How you doing, everybody? It's Charles McWilliams here in Salisbury, Maryland, with my 2000 Toyota Tacoma 2.7 liter. Most people on YouTube, their starter is actually on the passenger side. Mine happens to be on the driver's side, which is right there. Okay. I'm not going to start it because I know the starter's going bad. It's actually the solenoid, but you know, I'm doing all this work, so I might as well just go ahead and replace the whole thing instead of a part. That way it lasts longer. Anyway, alright, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take the positive side off your battery. Okay. We can't see from this angle, but when I get underneath the truck and show you, I'll show you there's two wires. One is a quick disconnect, and the other takes a 12 millimeter wrench for the positive down there, and I'll show you. Alright, just an overlook of the truck. You've probably seen in the previous video. Notice I added bushwhackers this time. Okay, I bought my starter from Northern Auto Parts on eBay. Very good company. They have very good pricing for starters. Okay. What we're going to need, like I said, you got your 12 millimeter wrench, and your 14 millimeter is to take the starter off. There's two bolts. I've got my 14 millimeter ratchet swivel for just in case something doesn't go right with the regular wrench. I have glasses here. These aren't safety glasses. They're actually hunting glasses. They're a camcorder. Most of you hunters, you should get these because they don't distort when you shoot, and it's excellent. Anyway, like I said, I'm Salisbury, Maryland. As you can see on my phone, it's 35 degrees out here, and the wind's blowing, so it's pretty cold. But let's go underneath and I'll show you. Alrighty. Underneath. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you the wires you have to replace. Alright, to the left you'll see that quick connect that I was telling you about, and then the long black piece, that's just a cover for your hot wire. That just pops off, and then we'll just do the quick connect for that. Once you pop that off, that one requires the 12 millimeter wrench, so we're gonna undo that one first, and then the two bolts that actually hold the starter. Let's see if I can get to it. Or see what? Oops, looking at the camera instead of the truck. All right, there's our first bolt. Okay, we're going to take that one off. Like I said, the 14 millimeter, and our second bolt is right on top, right there. That also. So it's only two bolts. Once you take that one off and take that one off, you're golden. So an overlook, pretty much. Quick connect on the left, 12 millimeter. Take that one off. Take that bolt off, and take that bolt off, and you have your starter off. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and alrighty, we'll see how it goes. Alright, what I've done is I've taken that cap off. I'm going to go above the frame here for my 12 millimeter. We're going to loosen her up. Alright, I went ahead and took the bolt off. As you can see, right there, and here's the quick connect. It's cold, so it's, like I said, it's hard to feel my fingers. Push that in, and then pull out. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm going everywhere. Sorry about the bad quality. I'm looking at the truck versus the camera, but anyway, it fits in right there. Pull that one, push it down, and pull out. Okay, and then all you gotta do, pull that off. Okay, so we have your quick connect off, and then your main power line bolt off. Okay, we're gonna set that to a side, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on our first bolt, which is right there. That one requires your 14 millimeter. Okay. I'm gonna shut the camera off, and then I'll show you. All right, as you can see, the bolt is out. Go figure, the freaking bolt is a mile long. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's bad when you have a regular wrench. I tried the socket off camera, and the swivel ratchet does not help. You actually need a swivel socket, and I'm not paying more money to get it, so I'd rather work the old-fashioned way. But anyway, there's your bolt out for your first one. It's kind of tight, that hose, so just be careful. I'm going to try and maneuver that up, so therefore I can... Where are we at? Like I said, sorry about the poor camera. We're going to try and get that bolt out right there. Once we get that out, we can pop the starter out. So I'm going to go ahead and work on that one. Hey guys, I want to apologize. Like I said, I'm not a mechanic. That bolt actually is not on the starter. It's actually behind this. So let me see if I can... Actually, let me get my wrench. Try and move this for you. There you go. It's actually that bolt and not that bolt. I apologize. Yep. See where the teeth for my wrench is? That's the bolt you actually got to take out, not that one. Like I said, I apologize. So I'm trying to reach that one. Alrighty, the second bolt is out. The top bolt was actually a pain to get out. Alrighty, so I'm gonna stick my hand through here. Alright, I'm gonna start. This should pop out now. There we go. Alright. Really didn't think this through. I'm gonna see if I can stick my hand through the top. Let's see if I can do that and reach it. Alrighty. Alright, yeah. The camera focus. Alrighty. So I'll stick my hand through there. Let me switch hands here. Alrighty. Got a hold of it. See if I can bring it back up. Alright, obviously this isn't going to fit, so got one more option, but there's the teeth. Figure I'd show you. It's probably too dark. There we go. I'll show you when we get it up. Alrighty. Here's where I've been sticking my hand for the top bolt. Let's see if I can either get this out of the way. You know what? That might be a perfect spot. I'm gonna shut this off and use two hands. Let me see if I put it on higher. I don't know if that helps out for you guys or not. I can take this off, but since it's cold, it's probably gonna just pop those push buttons and break. That's something else I gotta pay for. What's holding it? Oh, these brake lines. Alright, I'm gonna shut this off and work with it. Alrighty, here's my starter. That was a bunch of BS to do. Very hard. What I would do is I had the teeth pointing out, facing me. What you need to do is turn it around for the back piece and pull it out towards you as like that. And be careful for those lines. But this is the old one. The teeth on it don't really look that bad, like I said, so I'm gonna say it's the solenoid. But oh well, like I said, if I'm gonna replace the solenoid, which is in here, oh, I'm sorry, it's in here. I did all that work, and you see it's pretty stressful. I'm just gonna go ahead and replace it. Alrighty, one thing, well, there's actually two issues. Northern Auto Parts said, this would fit my truck. But what I found out, as you can see, here's the new one. Just look at the size at this part. See how big that is, and then look how small that is. Turn this over. What I'm trying to get at to the size. I mean, you got clearly an inch or 2 more inches. So hopefully, that's not a factor, because this brand new starter does fit the 2000 Toyota Tacomas. So, and the other issue is I noticed this is a remanufactured starter, so it's not the original. So hence why it went up. So I'm gonna try and put this in. In between the brake lines, and I'm gonna go from there. Alright, remember how I said that the pieces were gonna break on this? Well, there was 2 clamps. As you see, there's 2 holes. One did break on me, and the other didn't. Go figure. At least I got one to hold it. Anyway, I took this off to get to the so I could put the new one in. I had the teeth turned around, like I said, to take it out. The old one, with the butt facing me, came out perfect. This one, on the other hand, the teeth face you. I don't know if it's because of the length on it. Has to do with anything, maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a mechanic, but the teeth actually fit better facing you. As you see, it's laying in there, so I'm gonna try and turn it around and maneuver it. Way this is panning out, your starter weighs a good probably 10 or 15 pounds, probably 10. But usually, you start with the top bolt, but I think I'm gonna start with the bottom bolt. Try and hold it with one hand and then put it there, and then once I get a couple teeth in the holes, start on the top. That way it'll bring it in, and hopefully the teeth line up. That way it's nice and flush. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and once I put a bolt in there, I'll come back to y'all. Alrighty, here's my new starter. All it is just laying up there. The issue that I had with this starter being longer, about 1 inch or 2 inch longer, I'm actually kind of happy. The clearance on it, I have plenty of clearance in the back, so therefore it's not going to hit anything. Alright, what you need to do is once you get this up and level or lined up with your holes, you got to make sure before you tighten it, like just turn it a little bit and you'll feel the teeth grab in there, and then somehow with your other hand get at least one bolt in there, at least a couple threads. That way it's nice and not tight, but at least to hold it. That way it doesn't come out. But yeah, I'm gonna get one bolt in there and come back to you. Alrighty, I got my first bolt. It's just hand tight. kind of got it as close as I could get. As you can see with the new one, your quick connect, and then your hot wire. This is right here. It comes with a nut, but I'm gonna take that off. That goes right there, and then your quick connect. I could go ahead and connect this now, but I'm actually going to do this last. That way, obviously, it's not going to be in my way of, ratcheting or anything like that. It's just I'd rather do that last because you just never know. But this is just hand tight, as you can see. I still got play. We'll go ahead and get my top one in, which is, like I said, the pain. Once I get that one in, put my quick connect in, then my hot wire, and then I'm gonna do a double check, make sure everything's nice and tight. And after you're done that, you go ahead and put your positive back on your battery, and hopefully you have a good startup. Alrighty, from the tire view, they said here's your brake lines and whatnot. Where I got it in. As you can see, the starter is just snug tight or hand tight. Okay, there's your top bolt right there. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm right. What am I talking about? That bolt right there is tight. As you can see, the gap need to tighten a lot more. Like I said, it's just hand tight. And right there's the bottom. Most people, they take this tire off, or your tire off. I wasn't gonna do all that. I mean, you figure as much work as I've done to take it off and take it on, why take the tire off? You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, you got enough room, but obviously it's on. I found it easier this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten these up real tight, and put my quick connect in, and put my hot wire. As you notice, obviously my ratchet wouldn't work, so I used that because I put the bottom bolt in first. I used that as a holder to like brace it up so I could put that top bolt, and that seemed to work. But right there for your hot wire, and then your quick connect, we'll go ahead and put them in after I tighten everything up. Alright, now that we got the top bolt and the bottom bolt on the starter nice and tight, like I said, what I did is I put my quick connect in, and I went ahead and tightened the hot wire. Next thing to do is go ahead and put that hot wire cover back on. So you see that just snaps into place like that. Alright, the only thing that I really need to do right now is put the hot wire back on the battery and go ahead and start her. Alright, once you have tightened the positive side to the battery, go ahead and double check, make sure you don't have any sockets or wrenches that you're using that are in the way. Make sure everything's picked up and clean, just for safety purposes. Everything's tight and I double checked. The only thing now is to start it. This truck is a 5-speed, if you haven't looked at the other video. Alrighty, let's see after all that work, see if she'll start up. There you have it. She has 160,212 miles. So whoever had this truck before me had it replaced, probably by a mechanic, and so this is the second starter that's being replaced in this truck at 160,000. So that's not pretty bad. But there you go. How to change a starter in a 2000 Toyota Tacoma 2.7 liter on the driver's side. I thank you for watching, and hopefully I was helpful in your journey to fix your starter. Have a wonderful day.